everybody, Striders back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off in the red team, we're going to have Leona, Rumble, Ahri, Ezreal, and Warwick versus the blue team, who has Diana, Garen, Yorick, Caitlyn, and Taric. Should be an interesting match because of these weird picks. But at the top lane, we're going to have Rumble versus Yorick, both main top lanes, so no one's going to have a big advantage. Rumble has actually been played by this person 207 times, which is a ridiculous amount, with an average of 55.88% win ratio, which is really good. Yorick, on the other hand, has actually never been played by this person, but has an overall win percentage of 57.50%. Definitely going to have to side with Rumble on this one. I think he'll have a huge advantage. Then if we go into middle lane, we're going to have another weird matchup with Ahri versus Diana. Another matchup we just don't see that frequently. Ahri mains caster while Diana mains AD carry. So Ahri should have a pretty big advantage. Ahri's also been played by this person 56 times with an overall win percentage of 58.21%, as to where Diana has only been played by this person twice with an overall win percentage of 54.31%. I think I will have to give this one to the Ahri, although I am putting my vote in for Altec because Altec's awesome. But then if we go into the jungle, of course, we're going to have Warwick versus Garen, because those are perfectly normal picks, of course. But Warwick mains jungle, while Garen mains AD carry, so Warwick should have a little bit of an advantage. Warwick's been played by this person 3 times with an overall win percentage of 52.24%, where Garen has been played by this person 5 times with a 54.65% win average overall. So I think... I guess I'll go for Garen in this one, just because I want to see Garen win, though. But then if we transition into the bottom lane, for the AD carry, we're going to have Ezreal versus Caitlyn. Ezreal mains jungle while Caitlyn mains top, so no one's going to have a big advantage, and it's actually kind of weird that neither of them have an AD carry playing AD carry. But Ezreal's been played by this person 24 times with an overall win percentage of 54.26%, where Caitlyn has only been played by this person 8 times with an overall win percentage of 52.44%. So I'm definitely going to have to side with Ezreal on this one. But if we take a look at the supports, we're going to have Leona versus Taric. Leona mains jungle, while Taric mains AD carry. So this should give, I believe, Taric a pretty big advantage, just since he's used to playing that bottom lane. Leona's been played by this person 3 times with an overall win percentage of 53.91%, where Taric has been played by this person 85 times with an overall win percentage of 51.92%. So I think overall I'll have to give the bottom lane to the blue team. But if we add up all the wins and losses combined for all the players playing, we'll see that the red team average is 54.57%, which is really good. Blue team's average percentage of winning is going to be 53.40%. About the same games played. Blue team has a little bit more experience, but overall it looks like the red team has more experience on the champions that they're playing. So I think I'm going to put in my vote for the red team, so let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. First, the guys, I don't know, whenever I went to their house, they were just really welcoming, open to have conversations, just really nice guys in general. So definitely a huge Curse fan after I met them in person. Their online personas may not be all that great. Kind of like Reginald's, a lot of people really hate Reginald, but yeah, he's a good guy if you meet him in person. So it's like a lot of people in TSM. A lot of people are really awesome in TSM. I think the only person I was surprised that I was not a fan of was probably Skara. Fuck Skara. He's kind of a douchebag. Now, apparently he's just very conservative and just really worried about other people. He almost always thinks everybody has an angle. If you want to talk to him, he's like, "Why are you talking to me?" Like, I don't think he's fully adjusted to the fact that people know who he is. And so it's just like if you had a random stranger come up to you and be like, "Hey man, how's it going?" You'd be like, "Why are you talking to me?" "No, I don't want to sign your petition," or "No, I don't have any change," you know, that type of thing. That's kind of like the vibe you get from Skara. And so I think once he adjusts to the fact that he's like, "Oh yeah, remember that time I was famous? I don't remember that time." I think once he finally adjusts, that will be a good day. I think he'll definitely have a lot more fans, because when he streams, he's like one of the nicest guys ever. I don't understand why he's just a completely different person when he's not streaming. But this Garen skin is awesome. Freaking awesome. Oh, we have Caitlyn. You know what that means. Lots of snipers. Oh my gosh. I don't even, like... Garen looks so badass. Oh my god, look at that skin. It's so cool. Time to learn how to play Garen. And he's jungling. He's jungling Garen. What? What? That doesn't even make sense. I don't even know. Why is he jungling? So weird. But yeah, we do have a couple traps here from Caitlyn. Caitlyn's going to be able to zone. Caitlyn and Taric are fantastic zoners and beautiful play. Able to kill the ward without putting down a pink. Absolutely awesome. And Leona, with anybody else, is a phenomenal person to do that with. She can get 2 auto attacks normally, but with her, what is it? Yeah, her Shield of Daybreak, she's able to get another hit in, like, instantly. So she can, like, hit, Shield of Daybreak, hit, and then just needs an auto attack from somebody else. Being Ezreal, obviously. So it's really, really good. Really, 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 really good. But Garen is coming up top. Rumble does not have a ward. And, of course, Yorick is being really annoying, because who would Yorick be if he wasn't annoying as hell? Oh, this is not good. Rumble is in this bush, going to get silenced, and this could be bad. Ooh, I like the tornado. Definitely I have not seen an Ahri in a very long time. Diana, I don't see that much either, but come on, Altec, you got this. You got this, Altec. Although, Altec means 80 carry pretty frequently and almost never plays mid. Like, I think that's the last position that he plays, like under 10% of his games. Wow, nice cleanse coming out from Ezreal, trying to get as much damage. Is he gonna be able to get the kill? No, nice job. See, Taric ran up towards Caitlyn to use Caitlyn as a shield, basically, so he didn't die, and Caitlyn ran down to meet him halfway. So in case that Ezreal did get a nice hit, she was going to block it, and that's a beautiful coordination, something you do not typically see in solo queue, but something that's definitely needed when it comes to good coordination. And that was a really awesome play. It's little things like that that just give you the edge, like preventing just a little bit of first blood is super important, because first blood is important. It gives you a lot of extra gold, and it's always very, very bad to get first blooded. Garen was going to try to gank, but oh, I have not seen a Warwick in a very long time. Oh, the charm just barely missed. Oh, Warwick throws on. He has vision now. He could flash and go for it. I think he's waiting for her to flash over the wall. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Yep, she should be able to get away now. Nice flash. Not able to do much. And the flash silence from Garen, spinning to winning. Spinning to winning. That doesn't even make sense. But it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. That's why I said Rumble going down super low, but so is Yorick. Yorick, is he going to get away? He's going to have to use the flash that he already used, and that is bad. So much lifesteal. Is he going to be able to pull it off? Yes, he does. Just barely with 28 HP left. Can you believe it? I don't believe it. Oh my gosh. Caitlyn's so low. Caitlyn goes down. Just follows after 2 members of his own team gets kills. So that sucks for Caitlyn. Ezreal is actually winning in CS, which is kind of surprising. And they're getting shoved out. Oh, Caitlyn DC'd. I don't know if it's because she died. She was kind of acting a little funny. Even though she got stunned, she was just kind of standing there for a second after she got stunned too. So it would kind of make sense if she DC'd. And Taric just needs to recall. There's nothing he can do at this point. He may just be trying to soak up experience, but he's gonna get tired of. Ezreal can just boonk kill. But yeah, that could be really, really bad news. Taric's not even healing himself, so I don't know what exactly he's waiting for. But that is not a good situation to be in. Ooh, meanwhile, Rumble going up top, trying to get revenge on the Yorick. Yorick is doing a great job at farming, too. A little bit ahead. Nice charm. Surprisingly enough, Ahri is only level 5, not quite level 6. About the same experience that Ezreal is at, and he's been in a duo lane, so I don't exactly know what happened there, but everyone should be at level 6 now. Or by now. Rumble isn't even level 6, so great job zoning by 2 members of the blue team, mid and top, doing a beautiful job at controlling their lane, controlling their opponents. Then again, Yorick is only up by, 5 CS, which is not a lot. Definitely not a lot, but up by level, and that's all that matters. Ahri is finally level 6. Is she going to go on to the Diana? This is going to be a very interesting fight between the two. There's going to be a lot of dashing, a lot of movement. Ooh, Warwick coming up. Is Warwick level 6 though? No, he's only level 5, but he gets spotted out by Diana. They know that he's around the back, getting completely pinged out. Ooh, yes, great ping, and Yorick is going to fall back saying, you know what, we saw ya, not happening, I'm just going to recall. Rumble can't take the tower down in that amount of time. His pushing power is nice, but it's not that great. Unfortunately, Flame Spitter does less damage to minions, so it kind of sucks. Like, if it did full damage to minions, he'd be completely broken and OP, but luckily for us, that is not the case. Rumble's already annoying enough. And Taric is at full health now. Caitlyn is still AFK. Very disappointing. Let's see if the blue team can hold on to their lead until she comes back. If she comes back, she's going to be quite a bit behind, already with the BF sword on Ezreal. It's a very dangerous situation for them to be in. He should be able to pick up a couple CS from this, but what are they going to do? He's not using any mana. Getting those last hits, which is going to be very useful, of course. He may not need the gold as much as obviously an AD carry, but him being able to support an underfarmed AD carry will be vital, or greatly support the other two fed members of the team will definitely help. But most likely they will lose this tower on the next advanced. In this next creep wave, it's very possible that they will lose this tower. But it's 8 minutes, you know, competitive play and higher level play. You see a lot of towers going down at like the 4 to 6 minute mark pretty frequently, pretty regularly. So, oh, actually did not finish it up. Taric not getting the last hit on that one. Very disappointing. Ooh, nice job coming in, but the... Ooh, this is not going to be good. Oh, nice pickup, and she is able to win it. Bam. Warwick gets in, not quite in range, but wow, Rumble's going super low. Was able to pick up the kill on the Yorick, and the Yorick is just going to continue farming in his zombie form. Unfortunately, isn't able to do anything else besides that. He finally goes down, and Ezreal ult, wow, almost picking it up. Garen goes down really low, and he Solar Flare from Leona just kind of splits up those two members of the blue team. That is an awesome recall animation. Awesome recall animation. Garen needs to get out. He does not want to feed red buff to Ezreal. That would be really bad. That would be not a good decision on their part. He does have a heal, but it's not much of a heal yet.
A summoner has
yeah, it's still on level 1. Yes, she reconnected. He is level 7, actually maxing Shatter. Not something you see too frequently anymore. You see a little bit more into heal instead of Shatter, but ooh, Warwick's coming out. He doesn't get spotted out. He doesn't have his ultimate up, but he's going to be able to get that bonus movement speed. Gets stunned out, but they're going to be able to get away. Not a problem at all. And that is going to be a free tower for the red team, but they're going to go for Dragon instead. I don't think they'll be able... Yeah, the tower will be low enough to where they can do it at whatever time they want to. So not a big deal. But this Dragon is going to be a nice swing into the favor of the red team. Caitlyn is so far behind. She's level 4. But if she gets a kill at level 4 on somebody that's level 7, like if she just picks up the last hit and gets the kill, that will almost give her an entire level at this point in time. Yeah, that's going to be really, really good. She should be able to level pretty quickly and almost catch up. Because when you're farming those minions, you just get a lot more experience the lower level you are at certain times of the game. And wow, that's going to be a huge amount of damage coming out, and they're just a little bit. Nice flash out of there. Ooh, very dangerous. Blue team goes dangerously low, almost completely goes down. And level 9 on Ahri, that is a dangerous, dangerous Ahri. She has no mana though, so this is the time to go in on her, but the blue team is way too late to do anything about it. And wow, they may be able to take down this middle tower already before the bottom tower, which is very surprising on top of that. Wow, beautiful job by the red team, picking up that tower, having zero issues at all. Ooh. Solar Flare in conjunction with a nice play. She's still level 4, which is interesting. She hits level 5. She didn't need a flash for that. Ezreal's going really close to dying, but is able to get away. Unfortunately, Caitlyn was not level 6, so she wasn't able to pick up a kill on there, but they're able to push her back off, and that's what's important. Ezreal's still super, super low. Not really going to do too much about it, though. There's nothing they really can do. But they're going to push as hard as they can. They really need to get as much CS, especially the Caitlyn needs to get as much CS as she can, as well as minions. So she's going to be pushing super hard, trying to finish off these minions as fast as possible before the other team gets there. Hopefully she can hit level 6 on this wave. It will be close, but I think, ooh, no, 1 or 2 more minions and then she'll be at level 6. But Ezreal is already really low. Red team's picking up, but ooh, it's not good. Ahri misses the charm. It's not good. She gets ignited, and that is going to be nice pickup for Diana. I thought she was gonna miss it because her crescent strike did not quite go down, but oh man, this is not good. The taser's winning it out, and he is going to get blown up by the tower. Unfortunately, Garen was not able to get an assist on that. Great job by Rumble ensuring that he did not get an assist. Always important on that fact not to get an assist, and the blue team completely pushed out of their lane once again, and they're not even going to worry about taking down the tower. They know that they'll get it eventually, and they can just auto attack it once or twice if they need to. Yeah, there's not much. Blue team is starting to lose it. They're down by about 2k, a little bit more than 2k, the 13-minute mark. They can come back. I mean, Caitlyn needs to do a lot of farming. She basically needs, they need to all avoid team fights, avoid hard engages. Blue team loses another tower. That's going to be the second tower, and now they're down by 3k. And Ezreal taking the jungle. Never a good sign. Wow, Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Another item I have not seen very much, and level 9 Ezreal is easily going to be able to clean that up. And bam. That is a free kill for Ezreal. It's not going to get too much experience out of that. Gets a little bit of gold though, since she hasn't died very much. That's only her second death. She was AFK for a while, but oh man, that is not good. Nice kill. Nice kill at top lane. Onto the Rumble. So at this point, what Yorick really needs to do is they need to focus down. Oh, this could be a really good Shatter Dazzle combo. And ooh, very, very close going down. That was a 4 members on the red team, and now they're just going to be able to take the second bottom tower. Ooh, nice pickup with the Moonfall. Is she going to follow up with a Crescent Strike? No, she won't. But there could be a stun coming out. Ooh, it's just a lot of pressure. The red team was still there to kind of fend them off. Ooh, Leona is going to get silenced and now spun. Is she going to get ulted? That is the question. I think... Oh, the ult is actually already down on Garen. Garen only has that Spirit of the Elder Lizard and the Ninja Tabby. Ezreal does get stunned, and it could be a nice kill. Yes, it will. Beautiful pickup for Caitlyn. She really needed that, and that put her at level 7. Right when she hit level 6, she was able to get to level 7, and that was a good pickup for the blue team. They really needed that. They were able to get 3 for 0. Definitely a great exchange for the blue team, especially with the AFK Caitlyn for like 4 or 5 minutes, which was horrible for them. She could start to come back. She's still down by 60 CS, almost half. Wow. Ahri goes down really low, ends up dying. Diana almost dies herself in that dive. I really did not expect that or see that coming. I would rewind, but we've had a lot of problems with the whole rewind process. It seems like a lot of times when you try to rewind replays, or not replays, but the spectator mode, it crashes your game. You get a bug splat, so it's very frustrating. I haven't seen anything released saying that they fixed it, so I don't really want to test it out when it's a game like this. It's a pretty good game. I don't want to lose everything that we've already done, and especially when it comes to AFK members and a possible comeback, because blue team was ahead, and then you get an AFK, and then the red team started to pull ahead, and now the red team is only up by 1,000 gold. Oh, is she going to be able to get... No, she does not quite. It's a very nice attempt by Leona, but unfortunately she wasn't able to pick up that last hit on the ward. Yeah, like I was saying, ooh, Leona's getting cut out of position. A beautiful charm with the ultimate and a follow-up. Oh my gosh, Diana survives this. That would be ridiculous. She gets ulted. Nice moonfall, lands on 3 members. And wow, is she actually surviving out of this? Wow, she does. I can't believe she survived that. That was a lot of ultimates, and Garen gets his boom. Nice little stab. He did a little sword in the stone. Yeah, sword in the stone. Oh, this is not good. Nice swipe from Warwick, being able to pick up the last hit, and this could be bad. They have to wait for the overheat to come down, and he'll be able to get the tasers off. Yep, taser. And that is a nice kill. Another nice pickup, 2 for 3 exchange in favor of the red team. Red team was like, hey, we're not going to mess around anymore. We do have the tower advantage, so good job on the red team for that. But blue team, again, is still starting to come back. Caitlyn is still farming at bottom, only down by 40 CS now. She was down by 60, and she was down by 70 at one point. But, man, her being able to do that, she's coming back really hard. She's coming back fast. She has a kill now. Killed her name. She doesn't have anything else, though. Still a little worried about her situation. Red team, once again, that is going to be their 2nd dragon of the game. Going to put them back in the lead by quite a bit, by 2,500 gold. But top lane, Rumble has skyrocketed ahead of the Yorick as far as creep kills. Just absolutely doing a great job at 50 CS ahead. Yorick is actually further behind than Caitlyn is, it seems, and I have no idea how that happened. I really have absolutely no idea how that happened, but Yorick should be able to get a nice little chunk of CS here. But in the meantime, in jungle, we've had a great job by Warwick. Warwick is not a champion we see very frequently. It's actually the first time I've seen him in a high ELO game in a long time. Same with Garen, though. Garen I have not seen in a very, 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 very long time. Either way, Garen's doing a great job. 30 CS ahead, as well as 1 kill and an assist ahead. So Garen's doing a beautiful job. Warwick, he's still doing a pretty good job himself. Garen just does a little bit better of AoE clear. But in mid lane, Diana is up by about 40 CS. Great job by her. She also is up by 4 kills and 5 assists, so she's absolutely destroying this Ahri. Ahri's getting wrecked, it seems. 0-5-1. Not a good position that you want your AP carry to be in. But she's only down by 40 CS. Not quite the same as top or bottom, but she's still behind by a significant amount. As far as bottom lane goes, we all know that story. But Ezreal hasn't taken full advantage of his advantage. Are we going to see a flash silence from Garen? That could be interesting. Flash silence would be a great pickup, especially in Ahri. She wouldn't be able to run away. She would be silenced for, I think, 2.5 seconds. I want to say it's 2.5 seconds. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, 2.25 seconds. So not quite. Just going in for the speed. Oh, gets Ezreal actually doing a great job. Is he going to get a nice ultimate on? That's the question. He probably could have. That is not going to get a silence out of it. But the ultimate from Ezreal and Leona are easily going to clean that up. But in the meantime, Yorick ults himself. What a greedy bastard. That is a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of the red team, and there's nothing the blue team can do about that. Once the red team started to group up, they were just completely outclassed. Leona's getting great ultimates, and so is Warwick. They're engaging on the right times when Caitlyn is nowhere to be found. She has the BF sword now, so she could possibly do something, but 40 CS is really hindering it, and now, wow, a huge tower dive onto the inhibitor tower. Leona going really close to dying, and yes, she will go down from a beautiful moonfall from Diana. Diana's going to get a double kill, beautiful, and oh, silence with it, not quite going up, but that's going to be a triple kill for Diana. Rumble just kind of standing there, trying to get a little bit of damage. Wow, that was a really bad placement for the red team to stay in there. Bad life decisions, bad life decisions. One thing I like about Garen is that it's kind of like, I don't know, he doesn't use mana or energy. I think champions that have a limitation besides cooldowns have a little bit of a disadvantage compared to those who don't. That's one of the things I really like about Garen, because he can just kind of infinitely harass. Granted, he has no ranged abilities, so it makes it very difficult, but he's still able to do it, and that's kind of what counts. His ultimate is a really powerful execute. Bam! For every 3 health. 1 damage for every 3 health they're missing. Yeah, so it's just really good overall. It's not quite the dunk from Darius, but it's still pretty good. It's high up there, depending on how much health they're missing, not by percentage, but the number itself. So people that have been stacking a lot of health recently kind of get destroyed, and it's also magic damage. There hasn't been a lot of magic resistance been built up in the most recent games, so although I do expect the blue team to build just a little bit of magic resistance, there are Moonfall just barely missing, but a nice charm being landed. Moonfall landing on Warwick, and Warwick can come in for a nice kill. Are they gonna do it though? Caitlyn picking up Taric. Yes, Warwick goes in for the ultimate, absolutely destroys the Taric. The entire red team was there to follow up on it, and now the red team knows that without their support that they can very well possibly take this Baron. And since Warwick has such a massive attack speed buff that he can just kind of give himself, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And he can tank for days with Hungering Strike. Oh, beautiful equalizer, landing on almost everybody onto the blue team. That is going to be very dangerous. Nobody's died quite yet except for the Leona. Oh, a nice trap onto the Ezreal. Ezreal takes a while to cleanse it, and wow, that is the ultimate blown. But he ends up going down for it. Yorick goes down, is a little bit too overconfident in his abilities, and Caitlyn is definitely going to go down from here. Yes, she will. Those auto attacks are just a little bit too strong. Ooh, it's a nice try. Very nice attempt on Diana's part. She's still at full health. They know not to mess with this Diana at this point. She is 7-1, and she's chasing down 4 extremely low members. Bam. Beautiful Crescent Strike into that brush. Completely blind. She's able to get 1, and a very important one at that. Killing the Ezreal is always nice, especially after he has a killing spree. Ooh, that's a good. And oh, Taric baits himself out, giving her the legendary kill, and oh man, that's not good. Gets shut down after she's legendary. Luckily it was to the Leona though, so Leona's gonna have a ton of gold to spend, but nobody else is gonna share any of that. So beautiful job. That sucks that Leona got it. If any of those other 2 people got it, that would have been absolutely wonderful, especially if Ahri got it. Ahri needed it more than anybody else. She could have really used the extra gold, and that 900 gold is not a little gold. That is a lot of gold.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And that I don't even think that includes the 300 you get from the normal kill. It might actually. I think it does. Either way, 900 gold is ridiculous. Yorick getting into a little bit of issues. He doesn't seem like he really knows who to ult or what exactly to do. Maybe a little inexperienced with Yorick. It's kind of what it seems like. Yeah, it definitely seems a little inexperienced. Leona's doing a great job, though. Leona's one of the better players, I think, on the red team right now. Oh, Diana coming out. She's going to do quite a bit of damage. Luckily, they were able to stop the Baron the first time. Ooh, equalizer just to kind of stop them. And oh, Caitlyn is in the back. She's completely separated from her team. That would have been really dangerous if she decided to go in on that. But that is going to be a nice chain lightning from Ionic Spark. Ooh, scary. Or static shift, sorry. Orbital Deception doing a nice job at just getting harassed. It's on a super low cooldown. And Warwick throws on that ultimate. Silence going down, and now Garen's just going to spin to win as much as possible. Gets ultimate, but he finally dies. And now he is going to get a shutdown on the Warwick. Rumble takes up the Garen, and Caitlyn picks up Leona. That is going to help her a bunch. Garen finally goes down. Ooh, the Moonfall doesn't quite land, and the Crescent Strike just barely misses as well. Charm also misses. Yorick is just gonna kind of hang out in the middle and kill himself, it seems. Ooh, nice job by the blue team being able to pick up that Rumble, shutting down the killing spree. Charm going down. Ooh, Moonfall just, or Crescent Strike lands. Moonfall just quite out of range. Nice jukes from Ezreal, but the barrier. Ooh, that was a beautiful play. Gets charmed for the kill. Barrier bait onto that Ezreal kill. Great job, and the only person left alive is going to be Diana. Unbelievable. Diana's doing a ridiculous job. She's just poking in and out of every fight. Unfortunately, she missed like 2 Moonfalls that entire fight. That would have been extremely useful. But unfortunately, she did miss those, and I think that's what kind of contributed to a couple of the deaths on the blue team. The red team was just so afraid of those Moonfalls that they just kind of ignored her completely, which probably led to some of their demise themselves. Ooh, Leona has the Oracle now. This could be nice. That is going to be very useful. Boop. Goes in the Baron pit, checks for those wards, and definitely nothing coming out. But yeah, the blue team is pretty much blind at this point. They have no wards. Taric does not have an Oracle himself. Zenith Blade coming out, gonna get a Shield to Daybreak. Is she gonna do anything else though? I don't think Taric really cares about anything else, but gets the Stun Shatter Radiance. Come on, bam. That is an Oracle kill for the blue team. Very important. It may not seem like a lot. Boom, the sniper. Not gonna kill anything, so we're not gonna go crazy about that one. I have actually not seen the Iceborne Gauntlets in quite some time. Yeah, it's definitely been a while, but it's still a very good item, I think. I mean, they did reduce the radius a bit, but nothing crazy like where it deserved to be stopped. And he picked up a, wow, Taric taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Nice sounds directly onto the Warwick, stopping his ultimate, and wow, Ahri just goes balls deep into the fight, and Caitlyn going down super low. She's gonna have to flash out of there, and a nice flash from Garen, but Garen and Taric are so low. Nice trap. Warwick picks up a kill onto the Caitlyn because he's so fast when he's able to see everybody. Diana picking up a kill in the back. That is giving me a nice Shatter Dazzle. Does a little bit of damage. And oh man, Garen almost went in there, but then decided not to. Yep. That is very, very dead Garen as well. Red team is now pinging out the Baron. That was an ace for 2. Hopefully they have the damage. I mean, it's gonna take him a while, but the lifesteal that Warwick gets just strictly from attacking the same target is very, very good. And also the fact that he does have the Hungering Strike. Not much mana, he's just gonna use it for the attack speed, but he's able to tank for days because of that. He's super low. Ezreal throws out the ult just to get a little bit extra damage, and like I said, this was definitely going to take a while. Although I have realized something, in a high ELO, I've seen more people get popped up by the Baron than anywhere else. I don't understand why I don't just move to the side. Like, it's not difficult. You see it, and it's bubbling. You see it under, and you can dodge it. It's not like it's a targetable thing. You can dodge it. The fact that it happens so frequently makes me think that people don't know you can dodge it, and that's one thing I just don't follow. This is one of the most important parts of the game, because you lose so much DPS by being completely unable to cast spells or you're CC for a second and a half while he pops you up. Red team loses a tower. That is going to help the blue team out. They're now down by 5,000 gold. Still losing by just a bit. They're up in kills though. It's kind of surprising considering the last 2 fights. But blue team did make a little bit of a counter engage and push and take tower. Dan is going to definitely want this blue buff before anything more happens. Red team's going for the dragon. Not surprising to me whatsoever. Dan almost have a full built everything. Has the Nash's too. The bonus attack speed definitely going to help out. Nothing too crazy, but it does help out. It helps out more than a lot of people think. It's kind of a relatively new item that Diana's have been building ever since Kale kind of got a little bit more predominant.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And that is going to be another dragon for the red team. I don't really know if they needed to go for Dragon. They're not recalling anytime soon, so they basically just wasted that amount of time on their Baron buff. So the time wasted on their Baron buff, I don't know if it's going to be beneficial. I think they could have just done a little bit more without that Dragon. I think they took Dragon on the way out, but a nice bit of CC coming out of Solar Flare, landing on 3 members of the blue team. And a beautiful spin to win coming out from Garen. Garen's just not taking up, getting completely chased down. Taric goes down, and wow, this is a complete clean up. Barrier goes down, but wow, that was an almost instant ace. Ace for 1 this time on the red team's advantage. That is going to be an inhibitor tower with the inhibitor, and I believe this could be game. And yeah, that is just going to be a laughing Warwick. Maybe a bunch of flashes. I wonder if that was a surrender though. No, yeah, there we go. Wow. Great game. I mean, the blue team had it. They had it for a while. I think that DC early on in the game on the Caitlyn really did hurt them a lot more than you'd think. Of course it does hurt, but this just goes to show you that it's possible to come back. You just have to stick together as a team. Unfortunately, they just weren't able to fend off the Baron, and they got aced twice near the end, which is obviously not good. It's never good to get aced twice. So once you get aced once, you want to find out what went wrong and try to fix it before the next team fight, or else the same thing's going to happen. So that's basically exactly what happened. They got aced, other team took Baron, they went back, they bought, and then the blue team didn't change anything about how they fought that previous fight, except they grouped up together, which was a horrible idea because Solar Flare just basically destroyed them. Either way, you know, congratulations to the red team, GG to the blue team. And if you guys like my videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel a lot more than you know. So make sure to do that. And if you have any requests, just leave me a comment, send me a private message, and you know, I'll try to get that champion or player that you want to see on one of the videos as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.